Hey, what's good with you? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Burn the Books. This is Thanksgiving edition. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody and happy holidays. If the Christmas music hasn't already started in your life, it definitely will later this afternoon or tomorrow, Black Friday and all that. And we're going to have football action tomorrow, a lot of college. We actually have our first Black Friday football game tomorrow, but that is tomorrow. Today we have a few football games. We have three NFL and we have one college football game, kind of rivalry game in the SEC. The first game that we have today is the Green Bay Packers are playing against the Detroit Lions, and man, Detroit historically has not been great on Thanksgiving, but you have a great team compared to all the ones that you fielded this century thus far, and they're coming in playing against one of the lesser talented Green Bay teams that they fielded in this century as well, and they're playing a rivalry game on Thanksgiving Day, and I do have to say that I do like. Man, I love Thanksgiving football. There's a lot of there's usually a lot of scoring but this year it's all rivalry games today. I mean, you have Green Bay, the NFC North battle against Detroit. You have Dallas playing against Washington, and then for the NFC East matchup, and they're all NFC games too. I just now realized. Then you have the NFC West. You got the 49ers are playing against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle, and man, I'm not gonna lie. I liked Detroit whenever I first saw the line coming out at 7.5. But they are also coming off a very emotional comeback win where they were down by two scores and in the last 4 minutes, and they came back and beat the Chicago Bears. And Green Bay, they also held their own against a team that I feel like has fooled everybody thus far. The L.A. Chargers beat them outright, covered a +3 spread at home. But again, this game is in Detroit, and I gotta say, I still like Detroit in this game. The talent level between the teams that Green Bay played for sure, and Detroit. I mean, they had a lot of turnovers and they still overcame everything. And I understand it's a short week, but I feel like Detroit can taste this game as well. And so I mean, I do like there to be a lot of points in it. So I'm going to tell you the overs I think are going to be the play here at 47. I could see it being a 31-17 game, 31-20. I don't feel like Green Bay is going to get held off the board. They are going to score some, but I do like Detroit to cover the 9 points today. Anything can happen. I mean, it is the NFL, but let's say I do like Detroit in this game. Minus the 9 points, it's going to be. I feel like it's still going to be. There's going to be a lot of action in this game, but. We're moving on to the next one. We have Washington is on the road playing against the Dallas Cowboys, and this line has just kept on moving up and up and up and up. And I got to tell you, I like the Dallas -8 in the first half. I don't really want to touch the over-under line in this game. Like, I had the over written down, but I could just see the game being, it's 47.5, and I could just see it being 38-7, and everybody just being like super salty about it. I do like Dallas to cover their 13.5 on this one. Just the different levels that these two teams are playing at. Washington got just beat down in New York, or against New York last week, at home, and they had a lot of sacks, and they had a lot of first downs, but they also had a lot of turnovers, and they just could not overcome the Washington defense. And I feel like it's going to be a lot of the same today. So I would just tell you to, by the half a point. I mean, you only have to pay the half a point. You only have to pay that juice if they lose, and I just don't see them losing this game against the spread or otherwise. So I feel like there's a possibility that maybe Ron Rivera might even be gone after the day, as much as I hate to say that, being a Carolina fan and being a huge Ron Rivera mark in the NFL. But yeah, I feel Dallas is going to be the one to cover this one today. And then tonight we have the we have the 49ers are on the road playing against the Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker is going to be doubtful for the Seahawks today. The over-under is 43. I would almost tell you to take the I like the 49ers minus the 7. I've seen some line movement. Some people are taking Seattle. I've seen it at 6.5 and 6 at one point, but it's back up to 7 again. I like the 49ers to cover this game. Their defense has massively improved since the trade deadline. They did lose. I'd hate to mispronounce his name, but they lost one of their better secondary players this week, and he is out for the year. But Geno Smith got hurt in the last game, and he's questionable coming in. And Kenneth Walker III is doubtful. Charbonnet is a decent running back, and I mean they're all pros. Okay, he could have a breakout game today too. I mean he is in the NFL, but I feel like Walker is the better back, and I feel like Seattle's really going to be missing him today. So yeah, I'm going to take the 49ers minus the 7 in this game as well. And then I was wrestling around in the with the Mississippi versus Mississippi State game. It's minus 10.5. Mississippi State is the underdog in that one. It's at Mississippi State, and I was looking at the history of that game, and the underdog has covered in 6 of the 7 in this game. But I feel like Ole Miss is a way better team this time around. But I mean, it is a rivalry game. These are things that we all wrestle with and whatnot. But I feel like they're going to buck the trend this game, and I feel like the favorite is going to come in. So I like the favorite minus the 10.5. Ole Miss. Like I say, I mean, I feel like they are a massively better team, and I mean, it is the SEC and it is a rivalry game, but I don't know. You just have to forgive me, guys. I haven't been on point. I haven't been knocking these out as regularly as I need to be, and I mean, we all have excuses, and I'm not going to give you any. I'm just going to be more on point, and I mean, I got to tell you, this is one of the few things in life that I can tell you that I love doing, and I do stammer and stumble my way through it sometimes, but I really do enjoy it, and I know I've only got a few subscribers right now, and most of them are just it's just my friends, really, and I say I really appreciate you guys that have actually taken the time to watch these videos, and I'm really thankful for y'all. Thank you so much. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. I'll definitely release the video a lot earlier than I did this one. Thank you so much. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow.